Sup, buddy? I finally have a key for you. Tell me where it go. $120? Sure. Yeah? Huh? Oh, right. I got it. This is Whitecliff.
Interesting.
Okay. Is it, like, random what they give you?
Yes.
Oh.
There is a very interesting system they applied to this game. And the name of the key tells you everything. Okay.
Oh, wait. It's not what I want. Oh, my goodness. Kobe, please. Kobe, please. There we go. Just want to check my monsters, which I think we can recruit 10 monsters, if I had to guess. Because we were at 20. The place has expanded. I would guess that it expanded to 25 or 30.
I do not know for sure.
Yeah, I don't know for sure. But if I had to guess, I'd say probably either 25 or 30. Why are these two at the end? But because these two are here. Okay, so you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna drop off Evil, and we're gonna drop off Slippy. That way.
Mashing a little too hard there, buddy?
Little bit. Just be glad I haven't accidentally released something yet. Alright. So, let's take a look at Evil. Alright, that agility and attack... It already has stats on par with... Its stats are already on par with Robin before we bred Robin. What the hell, man?
Minus the defense, but...
Okay.
The defense for Robin was at over 100.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Okay, fair enough. Slippy... That's... You know what? That's a little bit more appropriate for a level 1, I feel like. Pretty even HP and MP. Lantern... Okay. Well, I think our choice has been made. Acorn, I'm sure you're a great guy, but I think our choice has been made. And you know what? That still works. Because we've got our strong attacker, we've got our buffer, and we've got our healer. At least
soon to be healer.
Yeah, at least I think. Nope, I had that backwards. Lantern is our buffer, and Slippy is our healer. Fair enough. And then Evil is just really freaking strong. Alright. That will work. Now, this does mean that we are also switching out... if we're taking all the level 1s with us, that does mean we're going to also be switching out Squiz?
I would recommend keeping the squid with us. Well, no, sorry, that depends. Do you want to go to the new magic key we just received, or do you want to go to ice first?
So, if I had to guess, I would say ice is story progression, and therefore it will have level appropriate things to where we are in the story. Whereas the new magic key probably does not have as high a level of things because it's kind of random in the order you get the new magic keys.
I mean, I would use a level appropriate in heavy quotations with this game, but...
Fair. I kind of feel like checking out the non-story progression area, personally.
Okay. I can support that decision. But if that's what you decide to do, keep your dancing squid.
Fair. Well, if that is the case, then sadly, I think we should be switching out evil instead because Squiz takes that role.
You'd be surprised. I don't think you'll need the buffer right now. You might. It's hard to say, but I would say keep the evil armor. You never know what skills it's going to learn. You don't know what that armor Pete had.
True.
I would say either Slippy or Angler. And it's your choice which.
Fair. Well, Slippy will have healing skills, which I think is something I want.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Alternatively, I could bring in the couple of guys that we need to level up a little bit.
I would not recommend it.
Alright, fair enough. What do you have to say? My father was a slime and my dad was a mini drac. Yeah, we're at the point where I could recruit a mini drac. I just have to go back and actually do that. But I'm not going to worry about that right now.
Yeah, and you've already talked to everyone, so...
Yep. I turned the wrong corner, because I want to be up here.
That happens.
How's it going, Wataboo? Well, hey, you're too slow. Kamea went to another world up again before you. Well, you can be trusted more than Kamea, I think. This time you'll find a plug, yeah? I now can cross water and smash boulders. Yep.
So, I support your decision of wanting to test out the new key first. You may be in over your head. I don't know for sure.
Fair enough. Well,
there's
in
one
that
way
case,
to find out.
In that case, let's just face away from the door real quick, and we'll save. We'll do a little safety save.
Sure.
All right. Let's go to Whitecliff. Why not? See what there is to see. And if things are truly, truly bad here, we can always run away. Well, there's a town right here. Hey, buddy. My eyesight isn't what it once was, but my nose works quite fine. Friends behind you desperately need a bath, I can tell you that much.
Look, just because one's literally an undead serpent doesn't mean you can comment on the smell.
When will he come back? He hasn't written since then, the Claude. A few other places where people live in these parts. Each has different facilities. Okay, so it's going to be like Waterworld, where every place has a different thing that you can use. One will have an inn, one will have a shop. Something comes easily, one is apt not to realize its worth. When you do, it's usually been lost. Okay. If you visit any world using an appraise magic key, there will always be bosses of certain areas. If you don't beat those bosses, no monster will join... Oh! You have to beat the boss before you can recruit monsters here.
Correct.
Interesting. It sounds like there might be multiple bosses per key, though, and you just need to beat the one in an area, and then you can recruit things in its area?
I don't remember for sure, but I want to say it is one boss per key.
Okay. Well, it looks like this is the area that has healing facilities. So that's good to know, I guess. Let's get into an encounter and see if this is a place that we can really be working with. Alright. Charge, and I'm going to set you to defend because you don't have much HP. Okay.
That's what I thought might happen.
Alrighty then. Well, we'll see if we can escape.
As you get your ass handed to you, let me
Okay.
explain how keys work to you. The first word in the key name dictates how strong the enemies are and how rare they are.
Interesting.
White, for example, is honestly about middle of the road, maybe a little under middle. So a bit higher than I was expecting you to find. That's why I was saying it might be a bit harder than the ice.
Fair.
The second word determines what type of monsters you'll find.
Well, if we're gonna go to Ice World, should I switch out Squiz?
Probably not.
Fair.
I think you're cruising for a defeat if you do that.
Yeah.
They need to get a few levels before you can reasonably get rid of Squiz.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I could just go to a world I've already beaten.
Yeah.
And get them a couple of levels, but which, peek behind the curtain. In future episodes, we will probably have breeding be the last thing we do in a session. That way, off screen, I can level things up a little bit, and kind of get things prepped beforehand. But we didn't do that this time because I was really hot and I was ready to be done recording.
I also don't know if this place will immediately kick your ass or not.
I'm trying to get into an encounter to figure that out.
It'll happen.
There it is. Okay, well, we got a wing slime and a licky?
Tungula, I believe.
Tungula, that's right.
They try their best.
I'm gonna keep Slippy defending himself a little bit. Alright, we're critical from Squiz, so that'll help.
It helps. Yeah, for sure.
Defend and attack, I guess. I'm gonna need to set evil to defending. Charge, defend, defend. And we'll just do a fight.
This battle alone, if everyone survives, is probably going to be enough.
Yeah, probably. There we go. 200 experience. Yeah, okay. That'll put up a couple of levels here. Those are some good gains. And there's heal. Perfect.
Right away.
Get some really good attack on Slip. Damn.
Yes.
Magic and attack seem to be the big things on Slippy.
Are you upset by this?
No, I could do for some more HP, though. Or maybe some defense. That would also be nice, but, having low defense and low HP is,
That's okay on HP. It's getting pretty moderate values every time.
Yeah. Oh boy, learned end pass. Okay, well, we got back to level 7, so I think we're probably okay there. Well, here's our defense boy. Actually, just our everything boy. Jeez. Or I guess everything girl. I'm fine with these levels. They just keep them coming. Alright, no MP that time. Darn. But pretty good everything else. Alright. Alright, that bolstered things quite a bit. Oh, Slippy went from 25 HP to 49 HP.
Yep. But if you want to feel better about yourself, look at its attack now.
Fair. Its attack definitely... Alright, it has... Yeah, that's some good attack. That is some good attack. And it's got very nice MP.
Hmm.
Intelligence is really good on evil, which I'm pretty happy about. Don't feel like its HP changed that much, which is a little alarming, but
Defense is good.
yeah, honestly, all of its other stats are doing pretty good. Attack is still a little lower, but it's also only level 5, so for a level 5, 56 attack is pretty solid.
Okay. Going back to the magic keys now that you can explore. So they're set up to where you can only encounter 1 to 2 families per key of monster types.
Okay.
And that's what the second word dictates, is the types of monsters you can encounter.
Well, that's a city.
So in our case, we got a cliff, and cliffs are for birds and material monsters.
Oh, that makes sense, considering the encounter I got into.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's...
But yeah, like how rare of a monster you find, it can get up there with some of these keys, and they have the stats to match. It is not a walk in the park.
Fair enough. Yeah, they definitely were kicking my ass, so...
Yeah, and that's a below the midline when it comes to rarity too.
Spring in the north, where the elemental lives, has frozen. It's never done that before. Spring froze when the gold was found. Could it be mere coin? What gold? They found gold on the border with the kingdom on the west. The northern kingdom found it first, but the western kingdom is trying to hoard all the gold. Interesting. Do you have sirloin? You have laurel? And ribs. Okay. Oh, I can buy log twigs now. Good to know.
Yeah, log twigs are pretty interesting because they can be a shortcut to also leaving the world, because it legitimately moves the door or the gate for the door wherever you use it on the world map.
Oh, okay, so it doesn't change it in Great Log, it changes it in one of these areas and it just moves the gate to you.
Yes, permanently.
Interesting, okay.
So much different than you were expecting.
Yeah. Well, let's sell that friend staff. I'm gonna want potions later. I know potions are going to be very useful later. Might be better to just deposit that. Don't think I'm going to probably ever use the Awake Sand or the Repellent, frankly. Like, Repellent can be very nice, but frankly, I can use the experience, so...
Yeah.
Pork chops probably aren't going to be enough anymore.
I mean, it might for some of these early encounters.
Yeah, it might be enough. Oh, well, there's another priest up there, so I'm going to talk to the priest down here. You heard about the spirit in the spring? No? Our ancestors came to this land after a long journey. They were in a precarious state because of the vicious cold. Spring Spirit took pity on her and used their power to melt the ice and relieve the cold. Spirit has never appeared before us, but she still watches over us with compassion. Alright. Western wretches, the mine on the border is in a rich vein of pure gold. We should dig up the gold before the Westerners take it. Even the king has changed. Well, that's probably why the spring person froze up, because you were all getting greedy. Border's closed, so I can't get to the Western Kingdom, but that's the only way to cross the mountains. Alright. become much colder. We may need the help of the spirit again. Well, I don't think she's helping you because you're being all greedy. Around these parts, we get a lot of... they grow by the light of the stars. They're a gift from the spirit. Log's navel. They're just spuds. Okay, we can't use potato to plug up the navel. Got it. And she's in the talks with the Western Kingdom's representatives. Well, there was another kid, but he claimed to be a prince somewhere, so we had to let him through. That's not going to end well.
No.
I don't see any of this ending well. Let's open up the map. Yeah, because we were over on the other side. We couldn't really go anywhere. We still can't really go anywhere except for this way. Although I kind of want to get into... Yeah, here we go. Tim!
It's a Yeti.
We can get yeet.
It is a Yeti.
Have a pork chop, yeet. Oh, that's right. I have you all set to defend.
I mean, more opportunities to get some... Ooh. More opportunities to get some pork chops out there.
True. You should stay on defend. I'm just gonna throw another pork chop. I want the Yeti.
The wild monsters in this game are quite a bit different than what you encounter in the first one.
Yeah, they, this game really ramps up quick. I've been finding. Oh, I do have another pork chop, but Slippy might go down here. I'm gonna try for it.
You want your Yeti, huh?
I want the Yeti. Hey! Alright, cool. Now, does the Yeti join me? Well, Slippy's gonna go up another level, so that's good. Got a little bit of HP. Cool. And a lot of attack, but no defense.
You only need to hit harder than the opponent. It's fine.
Alright, upper became increase. Cool. Alright, so we've got a good buff on evil. Which, that's also cool. So we have a buffer in evil as well. Yay!
You did it.
We got the return of Yeet. If I can find letters.
I will say, after we level up some and get a bit stronger, we should revisit Whitecliff.
Okay, fair enough. I don't plan on actually taking Yeet with me, but I want to take... Okay, these things are level 17. That explains a lot.
Yes.
Jeez. Alright. And it comes with Ice Bolt, yeah. Well, we've got a Yeti.
Yes, you do.